Hey Soul Tribe, it's me, KamalaDevi, doing a spontaneous video after a little meditation during a layover. So I'm in a airport hotel, and I wanted to reach out because it's almost my birthday. This full moon will be my Cinco de Mayo, May Scorpio moon. I'm a Taurus, at least biologically, or my biography is a Taurus. And what I wanted to talk about is awakening. And the more we awaken, the more we have death and rebirth and death and rebirth. And so I feel my life has had multiple incarnations. What I want to talk about is actually the awakening, which looks so different for so many people. And it's so important to honor like the uniqueness of everyone's path. Whew. Because there's cycles and there's stages and there's it's such a spiral path. So we can't compare, but we can measure ourselves to how we're doing. And one of the best measurements there is how's the meditation going? Meditation this year is one of my birthday intentions. And this comes from, a longing actually for a deeper, not just inner life, but a deeper connection with reality that's not filtered through all the thought and the mind and the duality and the kind of contrast and drama that is the play of life. I'm really feeling this cycle of a deep return to my roots, my spiritual roots, when I'm on a path of shamanic, both sexual healing and tantra, and there's, it's a very eclectic path. So there's many different streams, but underneath it was always a yogic and a non-dual path that brought me to the Enlightenment intensives. So there's a lineage that predates my work with ISTA, and that is with Charles Berner and his school. It's another, modern mystery school. The practice there is like a white tantric meditation, but at the foundation, there's contemplation and there's meditation. And for years I've been meditating. You might be able to relate to this because sometimes it feels like a chore, like really like, show up, put your ass on the pillow and just, be still. And that's when the monkey mind comes in. And it's like there's chatter, there's ideas, there's inspiration. Sometimes immense creativity comes forth and I think, I need to write this down. And, and there's just a lot of busyness. And I honor that's part. It's kind of like the ocean has its surface and it has these waves. But then there's this longing for the depth of the ocean, the depth of stillness, the darkness, the silence, and the breath, like the fullness of like uninterrupted breath. And I'm in this cycle right now where that's calling me. And I'm recommitting to my meditation practice, but I'm also recommitting to the Enlightenment intensive. For my birthday, I'm going to Canada to do a practice. And what I find through this work is just a direct experience with like non-conceptual mind. So it's beyond thought, and it's a grace. It's a kind of a grace. So I'm excited to be delving deeper into this, recommitting to it. I want it for myself, so I'm on that path, but I'm also wanting it for my community. and looking forward to, hosting, offering, sharing this work in the form, especially in the form of love dyads, and there's an agnostic practice, and so I'll share more about that soon. But I wanted to just reach out and bless you in your own meditation practice, whatever that may be. There's so many different modalities and contemplations, and they're all valuable. So I wanted to meet you there, celebrate there. And, beyond that, I also wanted to name that one of the importance of doing it. Because oftentimes, like, getting up to meditate, if we're not really in that grace, if we're not divinely inspired, it can feel like, well, it needs motivation. So one of the things that I've noted is that we're living in a world that's swimming with distraction and attention-grabbing advertisements and consumerism, and like our, thoughts and ideas are being like handed to us barrage, and I am totally guilty of both social media and especially Netflix, various entertainments and porn, and like there's different ways that our attention gets grabbed, and it's hyper stimulus. Like, it's not reality. It's like a hyper, exaggeration of reality, which is overstimulating, and it becomes addictive even more than reality. So then we become like bored with what is, with the suchness and the stillness. And so because of that, we need to downregulate our dopamine. We need to create more spaciousness. We need to like give it a break and create these wedges of awareness between us and all that distraction, so that we can actually unplug and be with, the truth, the miracle of who we are, like as these multidimensional field of awareness that's having a human experience. And to come back, to that conscious awareness takes a type of a will, to unplug and say, no, I'm gonna follow my breath. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna slow down. So this is my vow and recommitment to slowing down, to meditating more, and I hope you join me there. Blessings.